Okay, so today's yoga break is about nourishing and supporting the system. It'll be based on our inhalation and a little bit more of a back bending kind of movement and practice. And it can help build our immunity and just keep us healthy and strong. So I'll have you go ahead and lie down onto your back. And we're going to start with some arm raises here. So legs are extended out in front of you and arms are down by your side. Take a breath in with no movement and a breath out. And then in your next inhalation, I'm going to have you raise both arms up and over your head while simultaneously flexing both feet. Bring your hands to touch the ground, and then on an exhale, lower the arms down by your side and relax your feet. So the next one, raising the arms overhead, flexing the feet. Count the length of your inhale as you raise the arms up and over your head. And then exhale, lower the arms and relax the feet. This time, see if you can increase the length of your inhale by 1 count as you bring the arms up and over your head and flex your feet. Exhale, lower the arms and relax the feet. And do it one more time like that. Inhale. Increase the length of the inhalation as the arms come up and over the head. And exhale. Slowly bring them back down by your side. And then just pause there for a moment. I'm going to have you go ahead and bend your knees. We're going to stay laying down on our back. But we're going to do some bridge pose here in this position. So whatever the maximum length of your inhale was from that last position, that's what I'd like you to try to use here as we move in and out of bridge pose. You take a breath in with no movement and a breath out. And then on your next inhalation, maybe raise your hips up while simultaneously raising your arms up and over your head. And then exhale, lowering the hips and lowering the arms. So maintain the long length of your inhale. Feel your hips lift up, feel each vertebra lift up. Bring the hands all the way down to the ground. And as you exhale, and the arms come down, the hips come down, try to feel each vertebrae as it comes down. We'll take 2 more. Inhale, raise the hips, arms up and over the head. Exhale, slowly coming down. Again, inhale, raise the hips and raise the arms. You can really press down through your feet, really lift the hips, feel your quadriceps working. And exhale, and back down. And then just pause there again, notice any sensation in your body. And from there, I'll have you go ahead and roll through your side, and we're just going to come to hands and knees. We're going to bring our hands underneath our shoulders and the knees under the hips. We're going to move from this position back into child's pose. So inhale, lift your chin, broaden your chest. Exhale, rounding your spine, bending your elbows, and dropping your forehead down to the ground. So just flow freely here with your breath. On the inhale, you'll come to hands and knees. You feel a little bit of a back bend. And on the exhale, rounding your spine, notice the stretching in your lower back. Take 2 more with your breath. Just trying to keep your mind concentrated on linking the breath to the movement. Good, and then come back to your hands and knees position, and I'm going to have you bring your right foot forward. So we're going to be in a kneeling lunge position. So to start, I want you to bring your foot slightly forward of your front knee. So that way, as you shift your hips forward, you don't come too far past the ankle. Okay, so our right hand is going to be placed on the top of the right leg, and our left arm is going to be moving as we come in and out of the position. So on an inhalation, I'm going to have you shift your hips forward and raise your arm forward and up. Press into the top of your left foot. And then as you exhale, pull your navel in, lower your arm, and come back to the starting position. Inhale, bend your knee, shift your hips forward, raise your left arm up. Count the length of that inhale, and then exhale and come back into the starting position. Let's increase the length of the inhale on this next one as you come forward. And then one more, increasing the length of the inhale. And on the next one, I'm going to have you stay in the position with the long exhale that you've created. So you'll stay here as you exhale and kind of pull your navel in, press into your left foot. On your next inhalation, see if you can just pause your breath for a moment as you extend up through your fingers. And you'll continue that for 2 more breaths. So take a nice long inhalation. You're just going to pause your breath for a brief moment in the position before you exhale. And then on your next exhalation, we'll come out of pose, lowering the arm, bringing the hips back in line with the left knee, and we'll switch sides. So the left leg is forward now, and again, you can check that you can see your left toes in front of your left knee. And on your next inhalation, we'll shift the hips forward, reach the right arm forward and up, and exhale, pull the navel in, come back to the starting position. As you inhale, shift the hips forward, count the length of the inhale here. Exhale as you come back, and pull the navel back to help you come back to that position. Increase the length of the inhale in this next one. One more time, increase the length of the inhale. And then we're going to come into the position and we'll stay and just find a little bit of pause at the end of the inhale. So shift the hips forward and then stay here. On your next inhalation, at the end of the inhale, pause the breath. In that moment of pause, just feel spaciousness if you're kind of reaching up through your fingers. And every exhale, track the navel towards the spine, press into the top of your right foot. And then on the next exhalation, we'll lower the arm, shift the hips back, and we'll be in a kneeling position. And we'll be moving from this kneeling position down into a child's pose. So just freely flowing with your breath. On the inhale, let's raise the arms up and over the head. As you exhale, sweep your arms behind you, round your spine, and bring your forehead down to the ground. And we'll do it 3 more times with your breath. Inhale, rising up to the top, and exhale, sweeping the hands behind you and bringing the forehead down. Inhale to come up. Keep your mind on just linking the breath with the movement. You can even kind of be calling or labeling the different parts of your body that are moving. That helps you to stay concentrated and focused. We're going to stay standing on our knees and then exhale and just lower the arms down by your side. And then we'll come on up to stand. So we'll use warrior pose for the next position. I'm going to have you step your right foot forward and your left foot back. And we'll move in and out of this position 3 times. So you're going to bend your front knee, you're going to reach your arms forward and up. And then as you exhale, straighten your front leg and lower your arms. Again, make sure that your knee is not extending past your ankle. Inhale, bend your front knee, reach your arms forward and up. Feel your chest lifting up as the arms lift up. And then exhale and come back out. We'll do it 1 more time. Bend the front knee, raise the arms forward and up. I'll have you stay here for your exhale. So just going to hold the position. If your arms get tired or your neck feels tension, you can always bend your elbows here. And I'd like you to take your awareness back to the space at the end of your inhalation. So a nice long inhale with just a moment of pause at the end of the inhalation where you feel really expanded. And not to create any unnecessary tension in the neck, in the jaw. And then on your next exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg, we're going to lower the arms, and we'll bring our feet together for just a moment before we transition and shift into the second side. So the left foot is forward and the right foot is back. So on our inhale, we're going to bend our front knee, we're going to reach the arms forward and up. And on your exhale, straighten the leg, lower the arms. Again, inhale, bend the front knee, raise the arms forward and up. And exhale, being mindful that the movement is fitting inside of the breath. Bend the knee, raise the arms. We'll stay here. And again, observe the space at the end of the inhalation. Trying not to create any excess tension. So the face is soft, the jaw is soft. You can always bend the elbows here. And then our next exhale, we'll straighten the front leg, we'll lower the arms down by the side, and we'll come back into our feet being hips width distance and symmetrical. I'm just going to compensate with a little bit of a forward bend here. So on the inhalation, let's raise the arms up and over the head. As you exhale, you can bend your knees as you drop your chest down towards your thighs, your fingertips down towards the ground, and relax your head at the end of the exhalation. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. We'll come back to the standing position, and we're going to do it 3 more times. So just exhale, bend the knees, pull the navel in, round your spine, try to relax your head into the exhale. And then inhale and come back up. Good, linking again the breath to the movement and trying to find this balance between effort and ease. Last one here. And we'll stay standing and just lower the arms down by the side. So we're going to make our way back down to the ground, and we'll do that through a forward bend. So on the inhale, just raise the arms up and over the head. As you exhale, forward bend. I'm going to have you step your feet back into a downward facing dog here, and then on an inhalation, let's come to hands and knees, and then I'm going to have you bring the whole body down onto the ground. We're going to put our hands underneath the shoulders, the elbows pointing up towards the ceiling. The legs are hips width distance, pressing into the tops of the feet, pressing into the hip bones. We're not going to use a lot of weight in the hands here as we inhale to lift the head and the chest. So on your next inhalation, just lift the head and the chest as you activate your lower body. And on the exhalation, let's bring the forehead back down. And we'll repeat that. Inhale, lift the head and the chest. And exhale to come down. One more time like that. Inhale to lift head and chest. And exhale as you come down. And the next one we're going to stay up. So I'll have you inhale, lift your head and chest. And stay up as you exhale. Just kind of pull the navel towards the spine. On the inhalation, breastbone draws forward, shoulder blades draw down the back of the body. You'll stay for one more exhale. And again, inhale. See if you can feel your chest expand any amount more. And then exhale and come down, bring the forehead to the mat. I'm going to have you stay lying on your stomach, and you're just going to stack your hands and bring your forehead into your stacked hands. And I'd like you to spend about 6 cycles of breath here on your belly. Seeing if you can, again, continue to lengthen the inhalation and just feel your whole torso experiencing the breath. So maybe for the first one, you really notice that the belly is pressing down into the mat. But then maybe you can feel the back of your body expanding as well. And maybe even the sides of your body. So feeling the front of the body expand, the back of the body expand, as well as the right and the left side of your body expand. And then from there, hands are going to come under the shoulders. We're just going to take one child's pose position after the back bending. So on an exhalation, you can just feel your lower back kind of stretching out and rounding. Drop your forehead down to the ground. A lot of times that means you got to kind of spread the elbows out to the side to bring the forehead down. Take a breath or two here in this position. And then on your next inhale, we'll come back up into seated, and we'll spend just a moment with a little bit of breath here. So make sure you're comfortable, and we will concentrate on just feeling expansion in the chest and the upper back, and we'll be pausing the breath and holding the breath and just trying to kind of feel that nourishment penetrate through the layers of your body. So if you're comfortable, close your eyes here and begin to lengthen the inhalation or deepen the inhalation, feeling the chest expand, the rib cage expand in both the front and the back of your body. So you can visualize a sphere in this upper part of your body that is expanding on the inhalation and condensing on the exhale. And then at the end of your next inhalation, with the sphere fully expanded, just pause your breath for a count or two before you exhale and see, sense, or feel the sphere condensing. Do that a couple more times. As you inhale, the sphere expands. You pause your breath for a count or two and just feel the nourishment kind of penetrating the layers of your body, the layers of your mind. releasing the visualization, just return to a natural and normal cycle of breath. Observe the effects of your breath and your movement. Feel the support and the nourishment of the practice. And as you're ready, opening the eyes and moving into your day.